Hello everybody, hello. My name is Kyra Woronuk and I am super excited to be here and share with you guys a colorful look. I've already got some makeup on my face. I've done this eye just to kind of help speed things up a little bit. I've got my daughter right beside me. She's playing on the computer, so if you hear some game noises, that's what's going on. I'll tell you a little bit about myself and then we're gonna get started. So, like I said, my name's Kyra. I am a royal from Calgary, Alberta, Canada. So that is why I spelt colorful the way that I did in the caption. And I'm so pumped that I was asked to share a colorful, like 5-minute makeup look. I'm gonna go as quick as I can, but really simple and just perfect for summer. So I would love to hear in the comments where you are tuning in from. I'm just gonna throw some bronze dust powder all over my face. That'll be the first thing we do. So let me know where you're tuning in from. I would also love to hear, like, what is your favorite go-to, like, summer makeup? What do you do in the summer for makeup? Are you like pretty minimal? Are you like, do you still do a full face? Do you focus more on eyes or lips? Let me know. I would love to hear because I think everybody's a bit different. For me, I think that I typically do a bit less on the eyes. I find that I don't necessarily wear as much eyeshadow in the summer, but I think I wear more lip sense in the summer. So, and we all know lip sense is going to help protect your lips. So, from being sunburned and all that stuff. So yeah, so I think I usually in the summer kind of play up the lips. I should tell you guys as well, I am an MUA, I am a Skin Pro advisor, and I am currently working towards my Elite MUA certification. So super pumped. Okay, so I'm just putting some bronze dust powder. Now I've already got my like base face on. So you just kind of do your base face how you want. That could be your tinted moisturizer, foundation. I do both. So I actually use our light tinted moisturizer and then I use our ivory foundation on top just to give a bit more coverage. And I also have a drier skin type, so I love the extra hydration that the tinted moisturizer gives. I've also got my brows already done. That is using our Granite Brow Sense Brow Cream and then also our brow gel to like keep them in place. So I apply the bronze dust powder kind of in like around my forehead, down my cheekbones, and also down my nose. And then I'll go in with my foundation brush and just kind of like blend at the edges a little bit, just in case I like put too much or whatever. Okay, so I feel like bronze dust powder or our bronze blush scents, something that's gonna like warm up your face, I feel like it's just a must for the summer. And it's also when you're doing a colorful look, I really like to pair color with something more neutral, which is what we're gonna do next on the eyes. Okay, so for my eyes, every single day, this is what I do. Without fail, whether I'm going to be putting on more eyeshadow or not, I always do a base color of Sandstone Pearl. So depending on your skin tone, I just really like to do a base color, and that's just going to even out, like you can see like some redness, veins, all that stuff. It's just going to even everything out, give you a nice like blank canvas, and kind of make you look more awake. And I like to just tap that in with my finger just all over. So even if like that's it, if I'm just throwing on mascara, then I still really like to do that that base. By the way, say hello, tell me where you guys are tuning in from. I don't currently see comments, so I will definitely comment back after. Okay, so that's like my base for my eye. Now what we're gonna do to kind of do this look, which by the way, I was kind of inspired by Taylor Swift. I saw I don't know what performance it was. It wasn't from her like Eras tour, because I feel like I've seen that entire concert on like TikTok. It wasn't from that, but it was from some other performance. and she had blue eyeliner and like a pink lip. So that's kind of like where I'm getting this inspiration from. Okay, so I'm just gonna let that set for just a second. And then this is another thing that I pretty much always do. I always take our black pencil liner and I like to do a little bit of a tight line and line just right up here under my lashes. And that's just gonna help thicken up that lash line without having to like have a steady hand and do liner on top. Now I've also got a bit of like hooded eyes. And so if you're not aware, if you've got hooded eyes, it is a really good idea to try not to take up all of your like lid space. Like you can see, you can barely see my lid like shining through. If you're gonna be putting your eyeliner on top all the way across, that's really gonna take up too much space on your like minimal space that you have. And it's just gonna like close off your eyes and not make them look more lifted and open. So that's why I do the like liner just under here so that I still get that like nice definition without having to take up that space. Plus it's just quicker and easier, especially for summer. I love like anything that's like just quick. Okay, now before we get into the blue liner, by the way, can you guys tell me, I don't know if the US or any of the other countries watching, do you guys still have cobalt pencil liner? I know we do here in Canada. And I'll ask about the lip color that I'm gonna use too, but I'm not sure if you guys still have this. If you don't, you can totally just use whatever like colorful shadow scents that we have. Maybe something like lavender shimmer if we still have that, purple sapphire shimmer, anything that's just gonna be like a pop of color. Okay, so before I do that, like I said, anytime I'm wearing color, I really like to pair it with something neutral. So actually on my eye over here, I have got a little bit of Mocha Java shadow scents in the crease. I find just like adding that and putting a little bit of something neutral on my lid just really helps to balance everything out. It's also gonna give some dimension to my lid instead of just leaving it like completely bare. So I just grab a little bit onto a fluffy brush and I just pop some of that right in the crease. And then I also like to kind of drag it out. So kind of like almost up and out. And again, that's gonna just kind of open the whole eye area. It's gonna elongate everything. And there we go. And that just kind of creates some more definition. Okay, so now we're gonna get fun. We're gonna add some color and I'm gonna use our cobalt pencil liner. So I'm gonna put a little bit of that in my lower waterline. And then we're also gonna do kind of a, I'm pretty sure the technique is called like a reverse cat eye or something like that. I can't remember exactly what it's called. But basically we're gonna keep our liner on the bottom and we're gonna flick it out into a wing. So first I like to just kind of do the bottom, I would say like third to half of my lower lash line. And then I'm gonna take a little brush and just kind of smooth that out and blend it in and make sure that it is like between the lashes, just like that. And now, so you could stop there if you want, you don't have to take it into a wing, but if you want to, I like to just kind of blink on a little bit of the product there, right in the corner to start like giving that wing shape. And then we're gonna take a brush and just kind of slowly drag it out. And you can connect it to the top a little bit if you like, but that's pretty much the gist. So we're just kind of making a nice, bold pop of color just like that, okay? Now let's throw on some lashes because, as you may or may not know, you never want to judge your makeup look, your eye look, whatever, until you have your mascara on, okay? So we're gonna do, of course, the Undersense primer, which is gonna help to grow your lashes with the Capixel. It's gonna help condition, and it just thickens and lengthens and gives that mascara something more to hang on to. Now here's another little like tip. Also, I've got a couple like wonky lashes. So sometimes what I'll do is I'll like do my mascara and everything. And if I have like a really wonky lash that's like pointing down or something, I will just pinch off the mascara from it so it's not like really visible. Okay, so when you're applying your mascara slash primer, make sure that you're really like blinking it into your lashes and really pulling through from root to tip, okay? We don't just want to look straight ahead and like do this. You're only gonna get like the middle of the shaft of your lashes, and you're not gonna get like the length and volume that maybe you're looking for, okay? So really like blink that on. I like to do a nice healthy coat, okay? A healthy coat. We want some va-va-voom, or maybe I do, I don't know. So I give that just like a second to dry. I don't usually wait until it's like dry. I know some other distributors do, but I don't know. I find it just, everything goes a bit smoother when it's still a little bit like wet almost. Now I'm going in with our non-waterproof black Volume Intense mascara, which also has that Capixel in it to help grow. And we're gonna, again, just like blink that through. Okay, until you are at where you wanna be at, and then take off the mascara from the wonky lash. Okay. 2 more things that we're gonna do to finish off this look. Also, I feel like this eye looks like way more lifted with my mascara than this eye. Maybe I need to add a little more to this side. Okay, so now I feel like summertime is for sure the time for color. This is the time to bust out the Pink Berry Blush Scents. I feel like I don't wear this any other season than like spring and summer. So I'm just gonna put a little dot on my hand. Just like that, just a little dot. I'm gonna grab a stippling brush. I really like using a stippling brush or one of our like kind of foundation brushes or something just basically with like a flat, somewhat firm surface. And I'm gonna spread that out on my brush first, especially when you're working with like Pink Berry. I almost said Pink Posy. Especially if you're working with Pink Berry or like Cherry, start with a tiny bit and spread it out on your brush first so that you can just really have the most control and only do like a little bit at a time. Okay, so again, I already did our bronze dust powder to like really try to warm up the face, and now I'm adding the Pink Berry Blush Scents. So again, we're pairing something colorful with something neutral. Because I find that if you don't, like if I were to just maybe like not have any bronzer as like a kind of like a base for that blush, that's when people say that they feel like they look like a clown. But if it's paired with something that warms up your face, then it really just balances it out. So I didn't really explain what I was doing, but I start like pretty high up at the like basically like my temples. That's where I start applying my blush first, and then I slowly start to bring it forwards. I don't want to bring it too far forwards because I'm personally going for more of a like lifted look. Whereas if you're going for more of a like round look and you want to accentuate your like big round beautiful cheeks, then you can start more on the cheeks. So it totally just depends. There's no right or wrong. It just depends what you're after. If you want more lift, then apply your product higher. And if you want more like roundness, then apply more on like the apples of your cheeks, okay? And again, if you feel like you've kind of let that blush get away from you a little bit, just grab your foundation brush or a clean brush and just soften the edges. And that just like calms it down. Now we cannot have a colorful makeup look, and I know this is like supposed to be 5 minutes. I'm sorry. We're 15, 16 minutes past. I'm sure some people can do it a lot faster than I can. Tell me in the comments, do you guys still have Rockstar lip scents? I'm pretty sure Canada still does. But this is my go-to like pink lip. So shout out to Roxanne, I believe it's Martinowski, who created this beautiful lip color. Absolutely love it. If you don't have it, another one that I pulled out that I really love is Plumeria. We could use Kiss for a Cause, even like Salmon, like the world is your oyster. I really wish we had like Summer Treat and Rhubarb back. I miss those colors, but anyways. Also, if you guys are commenting, I still don't see the comments, so I'm not ignoring you, but let me know where you're from. Let me know if you have any questions. Okay, by this point, we probably all know how lip scents work, so we're gonna do 3 thin layers. I got 1. Can we also just like, if corporate is listening, can we please have the rainbow collection back? This would be the perfect month to do it. Just saying. Does anybody else agree? Does anybody else want the rainbow Shadow Sense collection back? Because I would love that back. Two. I think one of my favorites from that collection was the blue Shadow Sense. Apparently I really like blue. But I like mostly use that collection for Halloween, like face paint and stuff. And now that I'm working on my Elite MUA, I'm like, okay, I have to do costume looks, and we really need that collection back. I'm just saying. Okay. Still not quite dry, but how pretty is this? Do we get the idea? We're doing like a pop of color on the eyes, okay? But not too crazy, not like, and that didn't take a lot of effort at all. We're just doing a colorful liner. That's like such an easy way to add color. A pop of color on the cheeks and a pop of color on the lips. And that is it. So yeah, apologies if these colors are out of stock. I'm pretty sure they're still in stock in Canada. And so that's just what I go on. So I would love to see if you guys like recreate this look. I would love to like, if you would like send it to me or tag me. I would love to see everybody's version of this look. I feel like this look would also look really good with Copper Rose instead of Mocha Java, or even Americano, or like a light dusting of like rustic brown, iced coffee shimmer maybe. That might be too pink. Okay, last but not least, glossy gloss. Okay, and if you're like wanting to go more the Hydra Matte route, I feel like the blue red Hydra Matte would look really good with this look. if you wanted to stick with like a bolder lip. I feel like this isn't the boldest lip, but it's like fairly bold for me to like, you know, do like a bright pink. But this is like a gorgeous, gorgeous pink. Rock star. Love it. Anyways, that is all that I have for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed this look. Let me know if you have any questions, and I would love to see you guys do this look as well with whatever like color of like liner or shadow sense as the pop of color under your eyes, and then drag it out into a wing. Throw some pink blush and a pink lip, and you're good to go. All right, have a great rest of your day. Talk to you later. Bye.